What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. Guys, I'm sorry I didn't post at my normal time. After I put up my rune videos yesterday, I was driving to the store and somebody sideswiped me, but no big deal. Spaceballs is fine. Everybody else is fine. It's just I've been on the phone with my insurance company all day trying to work things out. I just wanted to clear my head before I started posting again, but now we'll be back to our normal time. But for this video, guys, we're going to be going over Vapor Dreamland 100, hard and easy. Yes, Spaceballs cleared both of them. I did try to record footage for you guys, but what happened was my computer crashed and I lost the footage, and I only had so much time to clear it, but it's going to reset in 2 hours. So I'll make sure today or tomorrow that I make actual videos for you guys on floor 80, floor 90, and floor 100. I am sorry about that, but I do have a lot of tips and tricks for you guys that I can share with you right now. And we also have our first C10 team as well. And I have to say, this is all thanks to Loki. I never realized how much one monster can actually like change your account. He literally changed my account so much. Like, he carries me through everything now. Now, let me tell you, my Loki is not no flaw Loki. I was looking at flaws Loki today, and he is so amazing. Like, the runes on him are nuts. My runes are nowhere near that, and yet he still carries me through the entire game. So with no further ado, guys, let's get into it. I got lots of good stuff to share with you guys in this video. So first things up is we'll go over the Vapor Dreamland before it resets. So first things first is, yes, you see I cleared hard and I cleared common. We'll go over common first. This way I can show you. I got lots of good stuff to tell you guys. So now, first things first here is with the boss. Now you have the princess here. Now, when you get to the boss stage, the one thing you want to remember is you do not want to attack these centaurs. The only thing you want to do with these centaurs is either freeze them, stun them, petrify them, whatever it is. You just want to control them, but you do not actually want to attack them like with your single attacks, only your AoE attacks, because what happens is you start attacking them, which takes away from attacking the boss, and then the boss starts attacking you, and she has like this passive healing stuff. So you want to make sure that you're only attacking the boss, and I promise you, you'll get through this 1, 2, 3. It'll probably be like a 2-minute boss fight, just based on the fact that if you start tagging the ones on the side, you're just going to end up getting one shot. And I think that's what a lot of people have trouble with on this floor, is that they don't realize, like, they try to take down the centaurs first and then they try to take down the princess, but that's not the way you do this. You just control the centaurs and then you attack the princess, and I promise you, you were going to fly right through this, no problem. Now I'll show you guys my team that I use to do this. Now it is a Nat 5 team, guys. I'm going to try to do this more free to play on the next round. The thing is, you can do this with free-to-play monsters. Just, I have these monsters, so of course I'm going to use them. But like, you can make easy switches here. Like, you could switch to Elven Queen for Windwalker. You know, you can switch to Celine for like a Paladin. You know, you could switch all of these things out for 3 or 4-star monsters, which I will go through in the next video, so you guys get more of a free-to-play, you know, take on this. But, you know, for me, you know, I like to run my Medusa lead, and she puts up the poisons, which easily kills the princess because she puts up so many poisons. Every time the princess takes a turn, it kills like half her power. So it was so easy for me to just get through her based on I was only attacking her and not the centaurs. I just used the petrify to keep the centaurs under control and stop them from moving, because if they do happen to take a turn, they are going to one-shot you. I promise you that. I will show you the runes real quick. As you know, we did go through the rune video, but of course I'll show you the runes. They're the same runes that we did in the rune video. I haven't changed anything since that rune video. I just been super busy, as I told you guys. And now, you know, I always tell you guys a swordsman is the best thing for Dreamland, because he just gives you so many turns. He's got a defense break. He's got a stun. He's just got so much utility in his kit that you definitely want to have him in your Vapor team if you can. Again, I'll show you his runes real quick, even though I did show you in the rune video. It's just good that for people that don't see those videos, they can see them really fast. Now, this team was about 8 minutes, but the thing is, I did this very slow. I was like I was on the phone and I was talking to people at the time, so I wasn't like just, you know, pushing it out. I think if I actually did it as fast as I could, it probably would have been like 3 to 4 minutes or something like that. And then we got the Elven Queen, and again, you see she has got a blue rune here. You can replace her for the Windwalker, no problem. It's the same difference. I'll show you the runes again real quick, just so you guys can see them. Okay, and then we got our Shaman, and Shaman is also great for this because he's got his third skill has got that boosted damage. And then I didn't use Loki on this stage. I used him on floor 100. I didn't need him on this stage, but when you need like massive amounts of damage, Shaman is so good because of that third skill. And when he puts up that, you know, that spell, and you start doing damage, it explodes and it does like a ton of damage, and it usually ends up one-shotting almost anything. So that's why, and he has a defense down, attack down, and an energy down. So he's very good for this as well. I know a lot of people aren't going to have him, but if you do have him, make sure you're using him because he is A++ tier for this stuff. But then, of course, we have our Celine, and I always tell you guys that you need a strong healer for this stuff. Not like as you get more into the game, like I've noticed, like on floor 100, I don't even think I use the healer on floor hard, because as you start really getting to the game and you start really learning how to control the enemies, you actually end up not needing a healer as much, because you can control the enemies so good that they actually never ever take one turn. So eventually you'll grow out of your healer, but when you first start doing this stuff, you're definitely going to want a healer. It definitely makes it a lot easier. Again, I'll show you the runes just real quick. But that's pretty much it for floor 100, guys. After it resets in an hour and 17 minutes, I'll make sure that I record all the footage. I'll make a video on each floor for you guys just to get you guys through it. And I'll try to use more of a free-to-play friendly team, we'll say. But you can, like, we'll go through some of these other teams that are on the list. I mean, yeah, most people use, because you're going to use what you pull, guys. You know, most people are going to pull 5 stars, and you're going to use them. Anybody would. That's just the way these games work. They're gotcha games. That's the best part of these games, is that you get to use, you know, these fun nat 5s. But as you can see, everybody has a similar team to mine. So just stick to a team like this, and you guys should be just fine. So now floor 100 hard, I actually cleared this in 2 hours, guys. I cleared the whole thing in 2 hours because I was in a rush. I wanted to make sure I finished it before the reset so I can get the LD scroll and the legendary scroll, because I want to do a big summoning session again in like maybe tonight or tomorrow. You know, Spaceballs loves his summons. I was just trying to see if they were going to come out with a pay to win event first, but everybody was saying that they're probably not going to do another pay to win event. So if they don't tonight, I will do summons in the morning. So look forward to those summons, guys. But again, with the attack info, we'll go over the boss. Now with the Abyss Lord here, with this guy, is he's got the counterattack. So you're either going to need the Vampire or Hattori. Now, most people are not going to have Hattori. Most people are probably going to have the Vampire, because you want to silence this guy's passive. I'm not saying you have to, but if RNG is not on in your favor, and you attack him and he keeps counterattacking you, he's gonna kill you in like 3 turns without even taking a turn. So the best way to beat this guy is with a passive silence. It took me literally like 1 minute to beat him once I silenced his passive. Sometimes it came down to RNG because I wasn't landing the passive silence, so he kept killing me, so I had to do it a couple times. But once I silenced his passive, I beat him no problem. As far as the things on the side go, again, it's just about control. As long as you're controlling the things on the side, you don't really have to worry about them too much. So just make sure you're bringing in something to control them. But as far as he goes, you really just want to use the Vampire or Hattori to silence his passive, and you will blow through this no problem. Now, if you don't have the Vampire, there is other ways you can do it. You just probably have to bring a really, really super tanky debuff team and make sure you put up a ton of debuffs on him before he kills you in his counterattack shots. Now, I'll show you my team that I used again. And I actually had a lot of fun doing this, guys. I can't wait for the reset so I can do it again and actually get some footage. I did try to get you guys some footage, but what happened was I was recording it. I didn't have like my camera set up or anything. I was just recording it, and then I was going to voice over it. And something happened with my computer, like it needed an update, so it like automatically updated, and it shut my whole computer down like mid-run. So I didn't want to like take the chance of it like, you know, freezing on my phone. So I just unplugged my phone and I just did it really fast, just to make sure that I finished it, because it was gonna reset in like 4 hours. So again, you see this is a very similar team. I love to use Medusa lead because, again, I don't like to put hit percentage on my monsters, so I like to use her for that 41 hit percentage. It's an amazing lead, and I love to use it, take advantage of it. I just showed you the runes on all of these. I just didn't show you. The only thing I switched out here was Hattori, or who else did I have in there? Who did I have in there instead of Hattori? Well, we'll look in a second, but I have Hattori in there now, and he's in there pretty much just for this right here. Disables the target's passive. He made it so easy. Once he got that up, I killed him in like a minute, not even. So that's pretty much what you're going to need to take care of the Abyss Lord 100, floor 100. Now, on every other floor, guys, I was using Loki instead of Hattori. I was using the same team with Loki, and he blew through every single floor. The only time I switched him out is when I needed to have like a special thing on the team. Then I would take out my Loki and put something else in. But for every other single floor, Loki carried me through it. He is so great, so amazing. I don't want to make you guys salty, but I am so happy to have him. He was like totally game changing. He literally changed my whole account. So it's definitely amazing to have him. I didn't realize how good he was until until I started playing with him, and now I absolutely realize how good he was. Let's see if my floor 90 team is still here. Oh yeah, my floor 90. You see, same exact team, guys, for my floor 90. Same exact team, except Loki's on the team because he does massive damage. He's got a freeze, and this team, if you look at the team, it's just full of control. Turn meter down, turn meter up. Stun, freeze, petrify. It's just all about control. Every time I'm taking a turn, I'm controlling the enemies, so the enemies actually never take a turn once. That's why I don't even have a healer on this team, guys. If you look, there is no healer because I am never ever getting hit. So I don't even need a healer anymore. So when I do this again, I'm not even going to use a healer because really, as I told you guys in the last Vapor video that I've done, it is all about control. And as long as you have control, you are going to blow through this content, no problem. But that's going to wrap it up for this, guys. I promise you, I just want to see something on my other team if I was using the same team on my common. Yeah, you guys are going to blow through this content. As long as you have control, guys, it's literally all about control. And as long as you have control, you guys are going to blow through this stuff. I just want to see who oh, Celine. I switched out Celine for my Hattori because in this one I needed a healer. In that one I needed a passive silence. So it really just comes down to what you need. But the core of my team is Medusa, Swordsman, Elven Queen, Shaman, and it's all about control. Let's see the floor 90 on this one as well. See if it's still here. Should be because I did it right at the end. No, it's actually not here anymore. But again, it was pretty much the same team with the Loki instead of the Celine. But that's going to do it for this part of the video, guys. But I promise you, once this resets in an hour, I'm going to jump up to level 80, and I'm going to do each floor level 80, level 90, and level 100, and I'm going to record it for you guys and make a video. This was just my first time clearing it, so I wanted to make sure I cleared it just to collect the rewards. But I can share some tips and tricks with you guys. So now also Loki has sped up, gave us our first speed C10 team. Real quick here, we'll just look at Loki so you can see him. Now, my Loki is no flaw Loki, let me tell you that right now. When I saw his runes today, I was like, wow, that Loki must be hitting so hard. Like, he's got like double my attack, double my speed, just everything. But again, I'll show you the runes real quick, even though you guys saw me build him the other day. I'm going to try to get his runes better. Once I max them out, I mean, his stats are going to go up, obviously. But even like this, guys, he does a 4-second campaign run, and he carries me through everything else in the game. So he's just so amazing. So even with these like not so good runes, he still does amazing things. So now this is my new improved C10 team. No more debuff team, guys. As you can see, the debuff team is gone. We are done with it. This is a sub 1 minute team. I think my fastest was 105 so far. And once I get my Archmage skilled up, I believe it's going to be even faster. It's going to be around the 55 second mark. I'll show you guys the skills that I'm using real quick so you guys can see them, because I know you guys like to see this stuff. Before we get into it, I'll just click them really fast for you guys so you can see them. For anybody that doesn't see my other videos, they'll know what I'm using. I like to use this in the dungeons because this does like massive damage. That's why I like to use that. I like to use his freeze for control. My Elven Queen is, I like to use this. You know, the invincibility, it's like a 6-turn cooldown, and I just don't get use out of that because I feel like once I use it, all my team takes a turn and then it comes off anyways. So I only use that for immunity, and I don't need immunity in C10. So therefore, I don't use that invincibility skill that much. I don't even use it in Vapor Dreamland. I use her just like the way you saw her. Let's do a run or two for you guys, so you guys can see our new C10 team, our speed team. Now I'm just pumping out runs of C10, which is good. So I'll probably do this for like the next 3 weeks. I really try to get my attack runes up to par, because my runes really need some upgrading. When I look at other people's runes, like other YouTubers' runes, I realize that my runes are really below average. I know all you guys say, wow, look at all your runes, but they're really not as good as other people's. I have a lot of garbage runes mixed up in my good runes, so I definitely need to even that out. But as you can see, it's my Elven Queen's moves first. I'm not actually sure my turn rotation because I just switched all my runes. So it's Elven Queen moves first, Shaman moves second for the to put up that damage spell, and then my Medusa, and no, then my Archmage, then my Medusa, and then my Loki. My Loki moves last just to finish up because he does massive damage at the end, and he takes 2 turns and he freezes and he puts up more damage, like a 30% damage buff as well. He just makes this so great. But yeah, he's really good. Loki's really good, guys. I don't mean to make anybody salty, but he really changed my account. Like now I'm just clearing content like it's nothing, and I think it's all because of him and because of how much damage he actually does. But it's just amazing to have him. I actually have like another 8 or 9 LD scrolls. I don't know how I got them. I think from like the 3-day perks and some of the events and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing another massive summoning session soon, as I told you guys. And today also I got to show you guys, we got our Go XLR Mini today. And I'm just waiting for my micro. You see how fast that went? Oh, that was a minute 19. My best is a minute 4 with this team. But we got our Go XLR Mini today. Let me just restart this. Show you guys one more time before we end it up. Nope, that's not good enough. We're looking for 6-star purple legendary runes nowadays. But yeah, we got our mini today. Now I'm just waiting for the microphone. Once we get our microphone, I'll get my audio to where it needs to be. I'm very excited about that. And it's all thanks to you guys that I'm able to do this stuff, because you guys support me and you give me a reason to want to upgrade my quality, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't want to do it. But because of you guys and the growth that we're having on this channel makes me want to just keep upping my quality every single day. And it's funny because I was watching Flaw's Twitch before, and he was pulling up some of my old videos, and I saw how bad my camera used to be. And then I was looking at this, what it looks like now, and it is such a huge difference, guys. It's crazy. It's like, it almost makes you want to take those videos down because of how bad that camera was. I can't believe how bad that webcam was. Don't ever buy the Logitech 930E. It is a terrible camera. It does no justice for you. You definitely do not want it. Trust me on that. But back to the speed team, guys. You guys can run any speed team like this. It just comes down to damage. You want to have massive, massive amounts of damage, and that's what this team is all about. Between the Archmage, the Loki, the Shaman, and the Medusa is just there to put up some poisons, just to tick a little bit more damage to make the run faster. I was using other damage dealers, but it wasn't working as good. Medusa definitely works better in the team, and the fact that I need the hit percentage lead because I don't have any hit percentage on my monsters. But she definitely needed to stay on the team. But eventually I want to switch her out for my Succubus. But in order to do that, I would have to up my hit percentage on everything else. So eventually I will do that. But for now, as you can see, this team runs great. It runs between a minute 5 and a minute 25. I don't think I've got longer than a minute 25 yet. So that is a really good speed team. Like for me, for my first speed team, I definitely want to get it sub 50 seconds. We'll run it one more time for you guys since it was a late video. I definitely want to get it under, 50 seconds. But for now, for it being my first speed team, I think it's great. It works great. There's nothing wrong with it. It blows through this content. And a minute runs is going to get me to farming runes really, really consistently now. So now my runes will just get even better. But we're probably going to end it in the middle of this run, guys. And I hope the vapor stuff helped you guys. And again, once it resets, I promise you I'm going to do separate, 80, 90, and 100 on easy and hard. And also, I've been doing the Spire as well. I'm up to floor 100. Now, I don't think that ever resets, so I didn't want to keep doing it because I want to make sure that I'm doing that on video for you guys. Because I don't want to do it and then not be able, because you can't go back to it. And I don't think even if you get to floor 500, I don't think it ever resets. So I want to make sure that I do some of that on video for you guys so you guys can see how to clear some of those floors. So let me know in the comments after floor 100 what, floors you guys are having trouble with so I can make videos on those floors for you guys. I would love to do that for you. So make sure you leave that down in the comments. This way we can do that. But I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. So we cleared Vapor 100, easy and hard. We got our new C10 team. Loki is amazing. Spaceballs is okay. But as always, guys, we have the giveaway going on right now. I'm about to pick the winner right after this video. So if you see this video, make sure you get to that giveaway right away. It'll be in the description. Click on it, get a part of it. But don't worry, because right after that, we're going to start a new giveaway tomorrow morning for our 100 sub giveaway that we're doing. If you want to join our fastly growing Discord, that is also in the description as well. But as always, guys, from the bottom of my heart, Spaceballs loves each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.